Should've never crossed me, what's your plans to do? You gon' fuck around and get your ego stooped. I don't pass judgment, I just serve justice. But best believe, I would never trust us. You niggas bogus tryna clout me in. My aura shining, you gon' feel my wind.
Yo, what's poppin', y'all? Welcome to my channel. My name is Moonshot Tarot. Take everything I say with a grain of salt because things can and will change based on the choices and decisions that you make. Please be aware of the choices and decisions that you do make can and will affect the people around you. So please use discernment. Also, I'm a blunt reader, so please don't take everything I say to the butt cheek. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit for you because I don't expect for you to eat it. And if you have a problem with that, hit the exit sign and beat it. Okay? If you're looking to book a personal reading with me, check the description box below or check the bio of my channel. Whichever is easy for you. Okay? This reading would be for the sign of Capricorn. So, yeah, welcome. I'm just gonna get this started for you guys. A shuffle, pre-shuffling for you guys real quick. So we're gonna do another shuffle once we get to them. But let's start off with the angel messages, man. Give me some messages for Capricorn in the month of July. What do they need to know, what they need to see, and what they need to be aware of. The fuck is that? The fuck? Capricorn, you may need to slow down in the month of July. It feels like some type of deadline. It's like you're either rushing something or you're trying to meet something in a timely manner. The reason why I'm saying slow down is because like I'm seeing the 5 here. There may be some type of disturbance, I should say. If you're used to having things in a routine or just like have your own type of flow, there may be some disturbance. So you may need to slow down. Whatever change that you're either running into that you're trying to avoid, it's not going to work in your favor to try to rush through it. So slow down. I'm being told you're going to need to adapt to some type of change that's coming unexpected. This actually may stress you out. With this 11 here, something that you know needs to end, but you've been prolonging it, putting it off. Something that you have to do. Confirmation. It's like you're back and forth with it. It's like you're checked in. I'm also picking up as like you're... Okay, so it's like you're listening, but you're not listening type shit. Like something bores you, but it's also something important. So you're kind of like you're trying to cut through some bullshit or cut through the bullshit, if that makes any sense. It's like you already have the vision, but in the same sense, this is another reason why I'm saying to slow down. It's like even though you may know what someone's about to say, you may know exactly what move they're about to pull, something is saying let them do it because there's some type of confirmation that you need. You feel what I'm saying? Like, even though you've played this song before, you've read this book before, you've been in this situation before, something saying is let this shit play out how it's supposed to play out, and it's for a reason, and it's to prove that you're right. I guarantee you that. It's to prove that you're right. But in the same sense, there's a lesson behind this. It's kind of like you have to, it's just teaching you to know that you're right, to stop questioning yourself. So when you say something, when you say it, it's like understand that people believe why you say it, even if they don't take it, even if they don't take it in at first or take it in a positive manner at first. These people, they process it later. So in the same sense, like don't second guess yourself, because in the same sense, I feel like you're the smart person in this situation. There goes that 11 again. So in the same sense, I feel like you're being pushed to make some very hard decisions, and you feel stuck with this 8 energy. Even though you have to constantly keep moving, you still feel stuck at the same time. So you feel like you're stuck in some type of fucking loop here. So there's a reason why it's like kind of slow down. Like Aquarius just had the same type of energy where they needed to kind of figure out when they were gonna cut the cord to get beyond the cycle that they were stuck in. But for you, it's more like you just gotta kind of stop and just let everything else move around you. They were told to slow down. You're just meant to like just stay quiet, let things happen the way they happen. So it's like you're being led to make some tough decisions, or you're going to be put in a place to where you have to make some tough decisions here. You may not want to do it. It's like, it's not my problem, but in the same sense, you're right, it's not your problem, but yet it is your problem, if that makes sense. Right, let me start that over. 'Cause I was just supposed to shuffle them anyway. Let's see. Messages for Capricorns in the month of July. Six of Fire. It's in the Earth in reverse. Okay, so this Faith card is a little bit different. It's not in. These are extra cards. So, let me turn this down. Yeah. Damn, it's still. There we go. Okay. So, to have faith, the Eighth of the Influence card is a beautiful thing. It inspires a feeling of serenity that is unshakable. With faith comes a level of self-confidence that sees you capable of overcoming all that life throws at you. To have self-belief gives you confidence when facing new and challenging situations. When out in a social setting, you're comfortable to be yourself. Having self-belief allows you to enjoy life more because you are less troubled by insecurity. With faith in yourself and your abilities, you stand a greater chance of having a successful career. You are more confident in taking well-considered risks. You are healthier and happier because you are under less pressure and emotional and mental stress. In turn, your relationships with others will be better also. On the other hand, a lack of self-belief or faith can be seen in our moods. The way we speak about ourselves, our body language and actions. Without faith and belief in self, every decision can become an almost excruciating process. If you do not believe that you will succeed or do well, then sadly, there's an increased chance that you will not. Doubt and a lack of faith breeds mistakes, procrastination, and self-sabotage. But know this, you are not unimportant. You are somebody. You are unique. You have gifts. You have strengths. You have talents. You are bright with potential, and if you believe in yourself, you will shine. A little belief can go a long way. With faith and self-belief, you can accomplish great things, even miracles. So in the same sense, it's like have faith in yourself and allow somebody to fall on their face, is what I'm picking up with this. If someone doesn't want to listen to you, I mean, it's not your fault. All you can do is advise. You can't force somebody to sit here and listen to you, even if you are being correct, even if you're giving them harsh truth. I kind of feel like that's what it is that it may come off as a harsh truth. So I don't know if it's whether you feel bad about delivering that harsh truth or if this person can't swallow the pill of what's considered hard truth, if that makes any sense. Choice in reverse. In the same sense, like to cater to somebody's ego, you may feel like you have no choice, zero choice, right? But in the same sense, it's like, I also am picking up is like, this is exciting for you in the same sense. So, don't feel bad if you have to give somebody some type of truth here. It is what it is at the same time. You just shouldn't feel bad. And it's like, are you spending all of your time looking for options and opportunities because you do not like the options that you have already presented to you? Sometimes our searching fails to uncover a choice that brings us happiness or an outcome that we desire. So we continue to look hoping that happiness hoping that something better will come along. And this way we may be only delaying the inevitable. The reverse choice card symbolizes the need to accept that sometimes the only choice available is that we do not want to make. So in the same sense, it's like you have no choice but to hurt this person's feelings. Just give them the God's honest truth. Yeah, they can sit here and like be upset about it because it's like they could have had their whole ass ego inflated into this whole thing and you bursted. You know what? I'd rather know the truth than to live a lie. And sometimes you have no choice but to sit here and tell people like, hey, this is what's going to happen. I've seen it. I've been through it. I've experienced it. I'm not trying to sit here and rub you the wrong way. Like, maybe you have some bigger ideas, but in the same sense, you can equate, you know, some far-fetched dreams to to reality here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I had somebody who has like some go-getter attitude. It's like you have faith in yourself, but it's like the way that somebody may interpret what you say, it makes you think second about how you should present it to people, what you should, you know what I mean? Like, it makes you think twice. So it's like, in the same sense, like, you're not insecure, but it makes you feel insecure if you correct somebody. If I'm making sense about that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't feel insecure, but you feel bad for correcting somebody because of how they're going to feel about it. Honestly, I think that's that's like a best friend, you know what I'm saying? It's like, if someone who tells you something, it's like, if someone can tell you you're fucking up, this is gonna ruin you, whoop whoop, I feel like that's a good ass friend, you know what I'm saying? That's somebody that doesn't want to laugh at you. They don't want to make fun of your mistakes. They want to make sure you don't run into the mistakes, because it's like they take the responsibility of it too. And that's the energy that I'm picking up from it as well, from you Capricorn as well. Next we have the Father card. Someone could be dealing with daddy issues here. I feel like someone may be blaming their dad for the way things are, how their life is. Like, I don't really see somebody having a father in their life, or it's like they're upset with their father. Even though, like, traditionally in this deck, the Father card would be the Hierophant. So it's like the God card in the same sense. But like I say, it's like I'm still learning these cards, so I can't necessarily read them the same way that I would the traditional cards. But like, this gives me like not forgiving a father or having a bad parent, or in the same sense like blaming a parent for the reason why things are in someone's life. Like, you know, truth be told, it's like not everybody needs a father in their life. Sometimes a mother shows a male love because the man has a lot of structure within himself. So it's like kind of like one thing that my dad kind of told me that was kind of weird was like he never had to worry about me. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, what the fuck? Like, why would you not worry about your kid? But in the same sense, it's like maybe my father had seen that I had structure, that I had willpower to carry through and see things all the way through, to the point where he didn't feel like he was worried about me. Like, I just was born naturally with these talents. You know, so sometimes it may be deeper than what it seems on the surface. Like, each parent could always talk bad about another parent, but is that actually the actual facts of it? You know what I'm saying? The Six of Fire, Victory card. So, I mean, this I know with the Six of Wands, that means like success, overcoming obstacles, like, you know, being admired, people uplifting you. You feel what I'm saying? It's like people recognizing you for what you are. You know what I'm saying? You feel inspired. Other people inspire you, things of that nature. Like, It's a good card overall, but let me give you a little more detail about the Six of Fire. The Six of Fire represents a time of healing through mediation. Yes, mediation, negotiation, and arbitration. It is a time when communication and diplomacy is required in order to end a conflict or dispute. There are times in our lives when we may find ourselves caught up in a dispute or a conflict after boundaries have been crossed or our feelings hurt or ego bruised. If lines of communications remain open and both parties are willing, the conflict can be resolved. However, there are often times when both parties find themselves unable to find or maintain the middle ground, and if they must continue to work or play a part in each other's lives, a mediator is required to negotiate or arbitrate a truce. There are two sides to every disagreement, and there are times when both parties involved can be right and times when both parties can be wrong. For there is a good outcome, both parties must first be willing to at least hear each other's point of view, and there are times when that will only happen if a mediator steps into hear both sides without bias. Sometimes mediation is all that is required, and the simple act of allowing both parties to air their grievances and present their points of view. Points of view allows them to come to a resolution on their own. There are also times when arbitration will be required because neither party is willing to make concession or allowances for the feelings or rights of the other. It is left to the arbitrator to determine who is in the right based upon laws of the land. Even if a complete resolution cannot be achieved, the Six of Fire asks that we remain conciliatory at this time, an open mind and a willingness to meet the other party halfway will stand us in a good stead. The Six of Fire may also represent a pending legal situation where rules or laws have been broken, and as a result, harm has been done to another. The law will determine who is right and who is wrong. Justice will be served. In the circumstance, be sure to keep your emotions under control and have your facts straight. Remain respectful of the laws that are in place and be both courteous and considerate at all times. Your behavior, your attitude at this time may have bearing on the outcome. As for a sound knowledge of your rights and responsibilities, do not allow a lack of awareness or a moderate behavior place you at a disadvantage. Wow, that was a lot to take in for the Six of Fire. And that's going back what I was saying here with the Father card is like, if you do have like father abandonment issues or parental, if you have parental abandonment issues, this Six of Fire is saying is like, don't sit here and allow that to push you into a situation or push you into, basically don't let it push you into making an over emotional decision. Like, you don't necessarily understand the reason behind why things had happened the way that it happened. You feel what I'm saying? Because like I say, it's like even if this was the traditional deck, this would be the Hierophant, which would be the God card, right? So you don't understand why God did what he did, the reason why. You feel what I'm saying? It's like because God sent us on different missions. So it's like you may be upset about some things happening in your life and feel like if you had this parental figure in your life, things would have been completely different. So, I don't know, Capricorn, you may be blaming somebody for the way things are. The way things may be in your life, you may be blaming a parental figure, whether it's your mother or your father. Because sometimes, I mean, we often hear this too. You know, mothers will sit here and play both mother and father. So, you know, there could be some females convicted by this as well. Or maybe you feel like your mother, you know, same sense if your mother is your father, you feel what I'm saying? It's like there may be something that you're upset with her about that you need to kind of let go. It's like we all don't know we all don't know what everyone's dealing with and what everyone's hiding from us, if that makes any sense. Next summer. Okay. So with faith, there is no more time in reverse. There's plenty of time. So with the faith in it, there's plenty of time. There's plenty of time for you to make a correction. So it's like, in the same sense, but there is no more time on top of this faith. There's plenty of time for you to make your make the wrongs that you felt that you have made, or the wrongs that you actually have made. There's plenty of times to correct that, to ask for forgiveness, ask, to repent, things of that nature. There's plenty of time for that. The thing is that when are you going to actually go do it? It's a question. 5 Anonymousrico 14. So yeah, basically it's like when are you going to decide to free yourself of this mental prison that you're in about like how your life is? In the same sense, like what you may find as a curse may actually be a blessing. Indecision is causing delays. Ironically, on the no choice, right? Zero choice, choice in reverse. Even though you may not like the choices that you have, you can always weigh out your options and pick the best one. Someone can have a Sagittarius father. December, maybe you haven't talked to your father since last December. Maybe he's been trying to reach you since last December, or the abandonment issues coming from a parent, whether it's your mother or father, because like I said, a mother can be both. And to the fathers who are being both, oh well, congratulations to you too. I'm not taking away from that. But yeah, something having to do with either last December, last month. It's like maybe you feel like something is missing. This Capricorn Sagittarius energy could have a Leo placement as well. This is not a waste of your time. So that 6 of fire, that was very spicy, like what we was reading in regards to that. So in a sense, this is the 6 of fire energy that you're in, and with that being your outcome, is that you're supposed to come out victorious. It's not a waste of your time. So like, even though, like I say, it's like you feel bored with whatever is going on, like it serves some type of purpose. You just don't feel like it's value your time because you already know the truth. But that's something that another reason why you would need to slow down. Like I say, it's like the Aquarius had to figure out where to pop off at. You had to kind of slow down in order for you to actually see and feel everyone's emotions, because you're always on the go, whether it's like mentally, physically, emotionally. It's like nothing's really slowing you down, but it's like you actually need to slow down and kind of stop so you can see what's going on, because of how smart and intellectual that you are. Because not everyone's going to take it that way. So it's like you got to kind of place yourself in everybody's shoes, which is unfortunate. It's like, even though you feel like you don't have the time, you actually have more time than you realize. But one of this faith with there is no time in reverse, no more time in reverse. Why is there plenty of time in this situation? Three of Swords. Yeah. Libra energy. If you've been emotionally constipated, this may be time for you to actually sit here and release some type of emotion that you've been carrying. Basically, it's like everything that you've gone through, it's not in vain with the Three of Swords. And it's like reminding you to have faith. Like I was saying, it's like everything that you're going through, like it serves some type of purpose, whether you wanted to or not. You feel what I'm saying? Impatient, whether you wanted to or not. The Temperance in reverse. You may feel like you're going through way too much. You feel like you're at the verge of breaking, but really, like, it's really serving the purpose. What it is, you haven't figured it out yet, and it's because you're moving too fast. Like, you literally you're being advised to slow down. And it's like, basically just like stop and breathe. You know what I'm saying? It's like, imagine, like, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen, like, Well, maybe I can't say that. I'm pretty sure it's in it, but you guys may want to watch the Flashpoint Paradox. You know what I'm saying? It's like where the Flash pretty much. There was a lot of shit going on in there, but it's like basically he kept running from his issues to the point where it's like he kept changing shit. That's pretty much what the movie was supposed to be about, but they fucked it up. Anyway, constantly trying to change things in the past will affect things in the future. Things are basically, everything is happening the way it's supposed to happen to teach you something, if that makes any sense. Like, even though if it hurts you, it may hurt the next person. At the same time, it's like you have to stop and put yourself first at some point. One of this choice in reverse with the indecision is causing delays. I'm not sure everyone's going to catch that analogy, but yeah. Four of Swords, feeling burnt out. So you may be going back and forth over and over about some decision that you have to make. Be mindful about who you're sleeping with too. If someone out here is sleeping with people recklessly, yeah, be careful who you're sleeping with. If you're on dating apps, if it's too good to be true, then think twice about it. Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is somebody who's very vindictive, very promiscuous. I feel like you're gonna run into somebody who's like extremely hot, like that literally turns you on. Like it feels damn near taboo with this Queen of Wands energy. But I feel like this person is hurt and she's maybe using you to get somebody jealous. So be careful about that. You feel what I'm saying? This person's not giving you any choice not to make the, you know, whether you can make the decision not to fuck with them or not. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like somebody's choice is being taken away. Somebody that you may be sleeping with. So be careful with that. This person is very egotistical, very dramatic. You feel what I'm saying? Six of Cups. See, this is, yeah, somebody from your past, as a matter of fact, as well, too. But yeah, I feel like this is somebody that you may be dating, somebody that you may have history with, or somebody that you have history with. Somebody in your past is trying to cause some type of harm with you. If this person does come back into your life, and this is a past ex-lover, they don't have good intentions with you. Not with this Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Or maybe this could be you. It's like, maybe you may be looking for an ex or something, and you just trying to smash, you feel what I'm saying? It's like somebody may be using like old memories to get somebody. But just be mindful of that, you feel what I'm saying? But like I say, it's like be careful of this person, whether it's you, if you're doing this to somebody or somebody's doing it to you, somebody has something, and you guys need to be careful of who you're sleeping with. Make sure if you do sleep with this person that you are scrapped up. What on this Father in reverse with December in reverse? Two of Cups, there's a breakup. Yeah. So what someone may not know is that there was a bad breakup in regards to a family relationship. So someone's not fully understanding the reason why their life is the way that it is. There was an argument between two people who were married. They thought that they were soulmates. The Two of Pentacles that got married, in the same sense you see like husband and wife energy here, right? So these are two people who got together that thought they were soulmates, but actually they weren't. They were karmic soulmates. And someone wanted to get their lick back pretty much. They were juggling way too much. So these could have been like a one-sided relationship. Somebody made more money than the other person. Somebody felt insecure, and then boom, this is how the fight started. You know what I'm saying? Somebody wasn't able to spend enough time because somebody was overworking. So somebody got jealous and insecure and started accusing somebody of cheating. You know what I'm saying? Like sleeping around to us. You know what I mean? That's Two of Cups in reverse. So there's a lot of insecure issues that somebody doesn't really know about. You know what I'm saying? There's some type of truth that hasn't really came out. Things that have happened in the past, like this heartbreak. So if you're feeling empty, it's because of somebody else's heartbreak. So it's like you ended up having to deal with the burdens of this person's heartbreak, basically. So you were kind of deprived of something. that was important or vital to you. One of the Six of Fire with a waste of time in reverse. Two of Pentacles. Now it's not the time to fold. Keep your head high, Capricorn. What doesn't break you makes you. The things you go through in life makes you who you are. The Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. This should inspire you. It shouldn't upset you. It's like now you're discovering truth, so it's like you need to ask the right questions. Because I kind of feel like that may be something that's kind of holding you back. Is those unanswered questions. So it's like you're inspired to figure out what these answers are. You may want to reach out to, you may want to reach out to family to ask more questions. You may even do one of them fucking 23andMe things or ancestry tests. But it's like you're needing questions and answers for the things that you have that are unanswered. There's a lot of things that need to be explained here, Lucy. Okay? But that's what I have for you guys, man. Much peace and prosperity to you guys. Peace.